Hello everyone, and we are going to be experiencing something like never before. I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking, good dating simulator. So, this game was released a long time ago, but a lot of people don't actually know that it exists. And I have played it once, and I don't remember hardly any of it, because I played it with some friends at a party. So, let's dive in and seduce the Colonel. Before we get started, please tell us your name. Our name's gonna be Tendies. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that alarm clock up and out. Get out of here. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Wait, is that the name? University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Okay, I didn't have a stroke. Okay. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. It's here, finally! Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities. When you realize you're running late, you grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Look at how steamy and buttery it is. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. I can't have stinky pits for the Colonel. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, forever, Miriam. Hi, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it, but not in a romantic way. That's only for the Colonel. Good morning, Tendies. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, look at her sad face. Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, you rescued me from the quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester... Wait, what? I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject and give her some relief? We're gonna pep talk. We're gonna hype her up. Remember last month? We saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read. Yeah, the lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. And are you gonna tell a spooky lady that she's wrong? No, because you're a scared little bitch, and you ain't gonna say nothing to her, because you're gonna run away and have nightmares about her. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. Yeah! Why don't you go date the card? Don't go after the Colonel. He's mine. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. Yeah, I know how to handle my bestie. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Yeah, you do. You go, little bow tie chef girl. Can you believe I cut them myself? I can. You can definitely believe it. Okay. Nope, can't believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books of custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. That bitch. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Is because tits? Because why is her uniform like this? Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Tindy's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Ashley. You know for a fact, it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man.
Bruh.
Just going to let that sink in for a little bit. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they are rockin' glutes. Okay, respect. Van. He's a JoJo's character. Okay. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. His pants don't look that tight. I can see the wrinkles and the looseness. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe IRSL and his professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Like, how to defy physics with your hair? With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. I'm not resisting well. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. That's a sound. Oh. Your name's Pop? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Yep, you should be embarrassed by that. That was an embarrassing thing to do. That should do the trick. I love you. Whoa, calm down. Calm down. Too fast. I am strictly spoken for by the Colonel, who I may or may not have met yet. I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? Must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. This checks out. Hi, Pop. I'm Tindy's. So, are you going to make me hold the door all day? Nope. With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander and keep to themselves, busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. He's a Corgi. Glasses. And his name is Sprinkles! Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? Oh, you must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh, Colonel Senpai! Hello, you handsome devil. Let's rub goatees together. You immediately swept up in the aura of this new student in his remarkable goatee. Hey! I already said that. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Look at this hunk of a man. It's him! Well, if it isn't my favorite student. Harlan. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle desk. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Yes, maybe we should open the window back up before a faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Now hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Tendy sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Yes, I'm perfectly glowing. Oh, I don't get a choice. I turn, and Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling greatly, his hand outstretched. Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to me. Oh boy, Senpai Sanders. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has a natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. Birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. His name is Student. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. Hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue... You're on the fast track out of here, young man. And you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz. Class burst into laughter. Look at that little face. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. Should be taking better care of yourself. Never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken. It's gotta be chicken. Reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go as wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Whoa. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. It's the only way to get ahead. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in front of the room. Only two options remain. By Miriam or by the Colonel. Hey, Tindies, there's still a seat here. Seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me if you're interested. Do I choose between my lifelong friend or this random man I just met? Sorry, Miriam, fuck you! Hello, Colonel. Colonel Senpai. Colonel Senpai Sanders. Is my shirt low enough? Sorry, class, school, culinary. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me a seat, Senpai! I've only had two rules. Do all you can, and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling accomplishment of something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. Shut up, you little juice box. This incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling from point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. Okay. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is the best food for a broken heart? A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything as long as it's prepared for love and not too much salt. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes. That's wrong. He is nothing but the best. That wasn't an option, Sprinkles, you little bitch. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Only one wrong? Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Again, it's time for lunch. Please give me more chicken treats. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Hey everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Well, howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Okay, Colonel. Please, say whatever you want. Say it as slow as you want. As fast as you want. Just talk to me. Please just talk to me. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay! Lunch! But Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Look at how... Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Sure. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Huh. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Why, yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent. She slides closer to the Colonel Sanders. Don't you touch him! Don't you touch him, you bitch! She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Too bad he's mine! Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth in. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Excuse me? Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Sure. Flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? If I love a man's food, do I love him? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with the Colonel. I'm gonna approach him. Hey, Colonel. He smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Hey, Colonel. I wondered if I could, just, well, can we maybe talk? Just a second. Just one little second. Just. Well, anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on the chicken? Ahaha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I've had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. You already have a staff. Do you not already own the restaurant? At this point, look at it. Is that your staff you're holding, or are you just happy to see me, Colonel? It's just, you and me, we're talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade, Like what my nipples look like.
Huh?
What's the rush? This semester's only getting started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw.
You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I didn't mean to click. Blank? Wow, you never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look around for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I'm graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. And a bigger staff. Well, I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Be modest but thoughtful. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Neg him to show your own strength. It's gotta be 12 spices. Hey, you know about that? I was thinking about your secret recipe. Well, I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds. Blowing something, Colonel. With new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Well, improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties, habanero, poblano, cayenne, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. Recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Tendies. I'm headed back for class for the next lesson. Colonel Senpai, no. That certainly didn't go as planned. Better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Because I am, but I don't want him to think that. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except for maybe Colonel Sanders. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans. You're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I want that drumstick. I want it bad. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Aw.
Well, sure, Tendies. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick 4. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price to pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to pick? You're gonna go with Clank. I don't like Pop. Sorry, Pop. I think Marion will be partnering with Clank today.
It's okay. I already ate.
Why are you here? Why are you here? It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this junction. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue. I hardly know you. Ah! That's a knee slapper. Good one, Miriam. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be just fine. Now it's time to focus on my own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't need to cook it. An octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes? And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red and embarrassed. You quickly turn away. No, don't look at me. I'm just kidding. Look at me, please. Worship me. I'll go get the potatoes. No. Please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Fucking bitch. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Why is there metal music?
Oh, did someone call for me?
Ugh, no, jeez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Tindy's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Tendays was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh? Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. She has drumsticks on her tights. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel like, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick, if that just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. Need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, punk to punk, in your time of need. I'm here to learn, and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect that format. Okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? Well, sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Tendies. Wow, is he just not that into you? You think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this, but did you do something to offend him at some point? Yeah, I mean, that's the whole offering of it. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute Corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor, it's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be so proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand there holding the same spork. For that small moment, all the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Look at that handsome man. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, you set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up, where you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face because she's a fucking bitch. Oh, Van! Do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes, gravy, and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No. Hold on right there, attendees. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I has potato space?
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy? Perfect. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus, and my silky seawater sauce, flared on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will first flight, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him! He's a ghost! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. You look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Good. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie.
Tastes like poison. What do you mean if you ate it, poison before? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shocked and frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Yeah, we saw that. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but please let me walk you home. Oh. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today? Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Well, yes, Standies. There's something I need to tell you.
Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I will be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them, like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, you, shut up, I'm the one who here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
You can't prove that.
Well, I also saw that you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Excuse the fuck out of me? The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Well, you wanted to be the hero.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
Well, we will not let harm come to another student except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that.
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. I take 1 damage. Can attack again. It worked last time. Cook with love again. Another damage. It won't forget. It's really feeling threatened by me. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm attacking a 3rd time. With the only attack I know. At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight is. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Utilitensel! I took 2 damage! If you take more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I guess I'll defend. Trepidation! Curl into a ball. I'm not cut out for this. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here! Oh, please save me, senpai. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop, power pinch! Oh, look at his apron's falling off. Popeye Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. Injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare the beast, Colonel. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. Spork Monster scuffles off into the night. The feeble monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it was Borko. Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand there quiet in the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely defeated. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, the darkness overtakes you. And that is going to be where we're going to pause. So, next time, we're going to see what happened, where Colonel Sanders took our body. Hopefully he didn't defile it. Hopefully he did defile it. And he recorded it so I can remember. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Colonel, thank you for saving me. I'm going to save the game, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.